Hey, everybody, and welcome,
Oh,
welcome, welcome.
hello.
This is Letting Spirit Drive with Marina from Heart Center Tarot. And it's the middle of the month, and we're usually just the two of us. And it's
Yes.
Arthur's with us usually at the end of the month. So,
Yes.
and you'll have to, I have a lot of extracurricular activities happening as my dogs, it's dog hour, children's hour. Yes.
Children's hour. Yes.
Anyway, I am always pleased to be with you, Marina. We always have a good time. And
we do too.
We got some shit that we can talk about tonight.
You think?
Hello, Tapioca Thievery. Wonderful to see you. Thank you for being
hello.
here. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have more people coming in, but if we don't, we're fine. We can just kibitz, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Linda Bishop. Good to see you again. Linda, did you ever get that snake out of your bus? She had a snake in her bus. Yes.
Oh my God. That's it. That's it. I'd be packing my house and moving.
I know. I said, can't your landlord do it? And she said, unfortunately, her landlord was in the hospital. And so she left one of the bus windows open so it could climb out, I guess. But I never heard any more. Hi, Nat Milo again. Nice to see you. Debbie Smith. Hello. You don't know, Linda?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And I know where it's from because I have had a couple lifetimes dealing with snakes. One of them, I was thrown into a snake pit. So yeah, so even seeing a snake on TV, it's like, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Hello, Wood Sprite. Thank you. And Aileen Bernard. You may bring them to Washington. No, we don't want Texas snakes in Washington, honey.
Unless you mean Washington. If you mean Washington, D.C.,
that would be okay. We've got a lot of snakes there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for bringing this up. It is very humbling to remember the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And it was in November. And I love the song, that Gordon Lightfoot sang.
Yes.
So I can imagine. Let me tell you this, Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper. At my college in Massachusetts, we had the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald play made. And they followed it through from the beginning to the end. And it was so well done. It really, really was. I was proud of my some of my students were in the production. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Is it still Halloween? I know. Hello, Mivs 55 from snowy Hamilton. You don't have any, do you? In Alberta, do you have any snow? Is it snowing?
No, we did have a light sprinkling the beginning of October, and then just a little more, but no, nothing. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, and that was, I think, if I remember, there was what do they call them? Nor'easter or Anyway, it was cold front that came in, missed the southern parts of Alberta, but just kind of went across the country.
When you lived in Nova Scotia, did you have more snow than you do in Alberta, or was it equal, or was it different?
It was different in that here, when we get snow accumulations, and we can get a lot of snow, it tends to stick around. It's a lighter, fluffier snow. In Nova Scotia, it was the damp, wet snow.
Yeah. That would be the same way it would have been in New England, because of course they're in that same latitude and longitude thing. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, hello, Sharon Manola. A rainy day in Hawaii, but any day in Hawaii is a beautiful day.
Yes.
Hi, Clarence. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And there's Mr. Edward Kenneth. We love Edward Kenneth. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Lots of interesting things to talk to today. But please let us know if there's anything you have questions about that we can do. And this show is sort of like flying by the seat of our pants. That's what it is. It's letting spirit drive, otherwise known as LSD, which is quite the trip.
Yes.
So we're not doing any personal readings, but if you have, we could do some readings on events and things if you want those to be done. And hi, Rossi. Good to see you as well. So I have to say that this weekend I was initially disturbed because Trump filed an appeal on the SNAP benefits, and then it went to the Supreme Court. And when it came back, Ketanji Brown Jackson, no, we're not simulcasting tonight. No. Ketanji Brown Jackson sent it to the Court of Appeals and said, I'm not going to make this determination. And at the time, I was very bent out of shape about it. I really was. And it was a brilliant move. It was absolutely brilliant, because what happened was she determined that it had to go to the Court of Appeals, which is a court that has a whole bunch of different people in it. Yes. And they decide as a group. It's not one judge.
Yes.
And once it goes to the Court of Appeals and he wants to appeal it, it will go back to her and she'll send it to the court. But it looked like she was not really helping things out, but she really knew what the hell she was doing. So
yes, exactly. Yeah. I think that the Court of Appeals, I think, is it 9 judges?
Something like that.
It's 7 or 9 judges.
Mm-hmm. And So
absolutely.
So she really was brilliant about it. And and I also got to thinking as well that I think it was Sunday, it was November 9th, and Mercury just went into retrograde. Anything that is done during Mercury retrograde is a finality thing. That's why you should never sign any contracts or make any. And I'm just feeling like, there's something there. And I'm not an astrologer, but it just seems like this may be really, really good. The things that are happening may really be good, but they don't look like they're good. So, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that was, I did the week ahead for my members, and I read on the Democrats voting to reopen, and I had a hard time trying to get my own personal feelings out of
I hear you.
Out of the reading, and I was trying to okay, maybe this might be that, and yet at the same time one of the things that I remembered was when they were talking about how, well, we're going to vote on something like this, and and I thought, okay, so you gave up the fight based on the promise of something to happen in the future that you hope is going to happen. I said, it reminded me of the Popeye cartoon where the one character says, "Oh, I'd gladly pay you tomorrow for a cheeseburger today."
Right. Or the checks in the mail.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. That's another. You're absolutely right. That was wimpy, actually, and that's exactly what this looks like.
Yes.
Wimpy answer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Some good may come of this. I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the good things is that the other senators are trying to oust Chucky Poo out of the speakers, or whatever he is, the leader, minority leader. And there were people who were working for the government. I saw someone say in the chat, and it makes sense. They haven't been paid forever, but they did seem to negotiate. And of course, it hasn't been passed by Congress yet. So it's still in that thing. But some of the people that were fired after October 1st, I think it was, will get their jobs back, is what I heard. So they did negotiate for that.
Yes.
But I agree with you. There's no hard and fast that Thune is going to talk about this insurance, the premiums. There's no, there's nothing in writing
Yeah,
about that I know of.
exactly. And it can,
Yeah.
okay, so you know what? We're going to vote on it in Congress. Great. Vote on it in Congress. It's going to go to the House, and the House is going to go, eh. And if it
Well,
makes it through Congress, if it makes it through the House, it's going to get to Trumpy, and he's going to go, eh. So
yeah. Yeah.
you have
But there
you
is
have
there
given up.
is a good yeah. There is a good thing that may happen. And that is he's going to bring in Gravalda and swear her in. He wanted to wait until December 7th because there's a special election in Tennessee, and they're pretty sure, because Tennessee is very red, that the guy will win. And that would boot her out. That would make it even Steven again.
Yeah.
So maybe, and the other thing is Marjorie's saying she's going to ask the speaker to vacate his seat. Whether she does or not, I don't know. But
Did you ever think that the day would come when you would agree with MTG?
well, yeah, and that's what Ro Khanna had said with the victims of the Epstein thing. He said,
Yes.
"I never thought I'd be standing here with Margie, when they did their thing, and we agree on the same thing." But he gave her a hug, and it was like, wow, people can get along, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You're absolutely. So yes, everyone will know the Republicans are doing this. I hope so. I totally hope so. But I did see that I know that my state paid, as far as I know, out of our own funds, paid the SNAP people. I don't think he cared whether or not we got this money back or not. I'm not 100% sure. But there were other states that did. I know Gavin did, and I know Wisconsin did. Well, then after the people sent the money to the SNAP benefits, Saturday night he comes on and he says, "You're not going to get. You need to reverse that. We're not going to pay you." It's like, what do you mean? And Wisconsin governor said, "Buzz, we already did it. It's done. It's done deal. Screw you. We're doing, And I love that when I read that.
Yes.
There was another thing that happened. He last night, after all this falderall, he says he's going to give $2,000 to everybody from the tariffs. But somebody asked Besant, the Treasury guy, "I don't know anything about that," he says.
Yeah, exactly. And for those of you, and I know we're preaching to the choir, but you can cash this check as quickly as you cash the last one. Remember the last one where he was sending you $2,000?
That's right. And lowering the gas prices to $2 a gallon. Remember when you filled your car up with that?
Exactly. Yeah. Groceries are going down. Everything is coming down. The economy's never been better.
And the Democrats are saying this word, and I don't know why they're saying affordability. Like, where did that come from? That's what he said. It's just so surreal.
I know.
But did you see his picture when the man fainted, or whatever happened to the man in the Oval Office? Did you?
I couldn't believe it because I'm not that kind of person. Right. I absolutely, I would be right in there helping. But to him, that is absolutely foreign. That help someone else? No.
Robert Kennedy Jr. ran out the door.
Yes,
he ran out the door as well.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And then he's standing there, Trump, and then apparently he fell asleep a couple times. And in one of the pictures, remember the guy when he mocked the guy, the disabled reporter, by doing this thing, and
yes,
he fell asleep and his arm was like this. Karma's a bitch.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Exit stage left. He did. Yes, Nat. Yes.
Donald, Sleepy Joe wants to talk to you.
So I don't know if today he pardoned all of the people, Rudy and all the other people that were involved in the campaign fraud stuff. I'm wondering if he did that because he just knows he's got only weeks or days to go.
I think so.
Because usually they wait till the end of a term.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm thinking he's going to do the same with Maxwell. Yeah.
You know what? At this point, people know that anything that he does is very, very self-serving.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah,
Yep.
it doesn't.
No.
It really, really doesn't matter. And here's the thing though, that I heard something that he gave them a pardon, but he can't pardon when they've been charged with state. So,
Yes.
blanket pardons for everyone. Yeah.
Hi, Danny Shay. It's good to see you.
Danny.
Yeah, I really do. And he said it a few times. He said, what is it? He said, I don't think I'm going to make it to heaven or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. So all of those charges for Rudy that were in Georgia, remember what's her face? So they won't be pardoned for those. Okay.
No, because they're state charges.
Okay.
And there's nothing you can do, about state charges. So you got a pardon. Good for you. Because only the best people get pardons. Right?
But if he's going to die, only the good die young.
There you go. There is that.
There is that.
There is, we never wish ill. And I've said this 1,000 times.
That's right.
Never wish ill on anyone.
I won't. Even him.
No.
I just
even him. However, I will wait with great anticipation for the opportunity to read his obituary. So,
well, the people that, you don't know who they are, but the people that knocked down the East Wing, they were so inundated by hate and I'm going to kill you and all that from people that they had to go offline, take their business things down.
Huh?
But now I heard they're not getting paid.
No.
Would you think that would ever happen?
Not with a savvy businessman like Donald Trump.
I know.
Who could probably, buy all this stuff at wholesale prices. I mean, he's very smart. That's what that J is for, genius.
Yeah. I know a lot of casino workers, not personally, but in New Jersey and other places that could have told them that they probably wouldn't want to get involved with that. But anyway.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Who knows?
And
who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, someone had mentioned, I think it was last week during one of the shows that, he's part of the reason that he probably tore it down is because he's being haunted by some of the past presidents. South Park. I don't know if you saw South Park.
Oh, I haven't yet. I'll have to go watch it. Okay, some of them are so good. Okay.
Yes, you absolutely have to watch it because, I was laughing. I was laughing myself silly.
There's a new show on Netflix called something like Stroke of Lightning or something lightning, and it's about President James Garfield, who was the 20th president of the United States, who was sworn in in January, whenever it was. He lived 4 months basically, and he was assassinated with a very long period between getting hit by the bullet and dying.
Yeah.
But it's so much like the corruption of what we're seeing that it is absolutely fascinating. It's 4 episodes. It's worth the watch, and the acting was great. So, Death by Lightning. Thank you. You're watching it down there, are you, Nat? Okay.
Right.
She's
Nice.
down in Australia. Yeah. So,
Perfect.
yeah, it was, I like historical pieces anyway, but it was well done. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll have to look out for it.
Yes,
And yes,
absolutely.
Rossi, Ivana is haunting him too. Everybody is.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
mean, you know, I think that with his energy and the things that he's doing, I personally would be afraid to fall asleep.
Really.
Not only because of the dreams that I might be having, but the people that I might be answering to.
Hmm.
And if, as long as I'm awake, I'm
Yeah.
still on this side.
Yeah. And so yesterday he went to the Washington Commanders game in DC, and he swore in a bunch of soldiers. I don't know. They were apparently on the, I didn't watch it, but they were on the field, and he said, please repeat after me. And you couldn't hear him hardly under all the booing.
Doing. Yes,
And so
exactly.
somebody wrote this parody today, like, I know a boo isn't really bad. I know the boo meant you really love me, and you're just jazzed up about it. Went on, and I'm thinking that is so true. He would find a way to say that
Oh,
that was
totally.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. And,
Hmm.
yeah, repeat after me. And the thing that caught me was that they swear allegiance to the Constitution.
He even used the words in his mouth.
Yes,
Yes.
the Constitution. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, somebody's getting fired because yet there's no what Constitution? You swear
Right.
allegiance to the king,
And
right?
you know why he didn't have a Bible? He didn't put his hand on the Bible at his inauguration. Yeah. Because there, yeah, he just said his the word. So yeah, you're right. Probably
It's
doesn't want to touch the Bible after he held that other one upside down a number of years ago.
yeah,
But yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
what can you do? I know it's not happening as quick as we would like it to, but it is happening.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
can see
is
that.
happening, and yeah, more and more. He, it's they're going to turn him into Weekend at Bernie's. You
He
know?
looks like it half the time. Edward said that in one of the presentations, he fell asleep for 20 minutes.
Yes.
So yeah, you have to prop him up in order for him to, yeah. I
Yep.
mean, I know at my age, and I mean, I couldn't be doing all the stuff he's doing. I'm realistic,
Yes.
and he's got more age on himself than I do, and I'm probably in better health than he is too. But I know
Oh my
I know
God.
what my limitations are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hi, Crystal Connors. It's nice to see you. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah, crazy.
it is. It
Something
is.
something happened today that I don't know a lot about, and I'm trying to figure it out. But I'll watch Rachel after the show. Um, Two judges in Florida stepped down um, from investigating the 2016 election fraud that Obama did. This is yeah, and that others were involved in, because they said that they felt that they could not morally read all the information. There was something moral or something against
Huh,
their
huh.
better judgment. And he's wanting to sue and put Obama in jail and Brennan and all these other people. And it's like this never ever goes away.
No.
No, it's just
No.
let's go back to 1983. Oh, remember when this happened? It's like he has no release date. He
No.
he carries all these things. He carries everything here, rent free. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. It's this is the vindictive tour, right? The 2025-26 um, version or whatnot.
yeah.
I was I was watching earlier. There was a psychiatrist. Yeah, I'm going back between psychologist and psychiatrist. This was a psychiatrist who was talking about his dementia and about the um, um, oh my gosh, yeah, talking about dementia, and
You're
the
fine.
malignant
Narcissism.
narcissism.
Right.
That's he has been like that all his life, and particularly now with the dementia, and he said, I'm not diagnosing him, but I'm based on what the White House has said about, he said, they said, yeah, he had his second annual exam. He said, when it's annual, if you've had a second, it's biannual.
Right.
It's not annual, right?
Correct.
And about how Trump was saying that he had all these cognitive tests and whatnot done, and he said, no, you don't do a series or a bunch of cognitive tests together.
Right.
There's
one is individual at different times. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, he said, no, there is no doubt that the dementia is there. It's progressively gotten worse and worse, and it's not going to get any better. It doesn't matter what kind of drug cocktail you give them. It might work for today, but it's not going to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I get it. And Laura says her dad had it. It is a cruel disease.
Yes.
And he's saying Biden has it, and maybe Biden has some of it, but not at all in the same capacity as his is, because his dad had it.
Yes.
His dad had it really bad. And and should someone who has it run the country? No, I don't think so.
Exactly.
It's not advisable. So
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
And if you do, you tell the patient right there that they did great. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And that this doctor was also discussing some of the excuse me, some of the other signs to look out for. And he said, as we get older, sometimes we forget words, or well, you can't remember someone's name, and it's like, you know that guy from what you call it. Yeah. But he said in his case, what he doesn't have the mental capacity to put things together.
No.
So that, he said, like, there is no fluidity in his conversation. Right. It's a word salad. He just mixes things up, and he's basically saying words without knowing what they mean. Like when when he was in Florida, and he was talking about, how all the people fleeing the persecution and the communism in South Africa are coming into Florida. And, have you seen what's going on in South Africa? Hey, South Africa, and South America. Have you seen what in South America?
Yeah. And what was it? And the ramparts were blowing apart, and the Civil War soldiers were at all the airports. Remember?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, absolutely. Gold Monday. It is a progressive. The narcissism has masked fear for losing faculties, but he's always been one. Is the truth. He, that's his personality.
Yes.
But, yeah.
And he's always been like that. Always, his whole life. So he doesn't.
I hope you're right, Edward, and I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that something will happen because they're doing the same thing now for cancer and other things. They really, really are. And longevity for animals, actually. So you guys, I had to get up, as you saw just a minute ago, because my puppy was running around with a mouse trap in her mouth. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Sharing. sharing
It's
things
fun.
with you.
Fun. Yeah, I brought it in here to chew on it. What do you want?
Yeah.
Anyway. Do we
Oh,
want to read on any of the things that we just talked about? Is there anything that you would like to read on, Marina, or anybody in the chat? I see a question about Julian Assange, and we'll read on that late in a few minutes. We'll be happy to do that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
What's
wondering
your-
if Congress is going to. I'd like to know if Congress is going to be back and functioning by next week. That's what I'd like to know.
All right.
Yes. Hi, Anita. It's good to see you.
Hey
Yeah.
there.
Yes, Trump having dementia.
Yes.
He has Lewy body dementia, which is why he stands leaning over.
Yes.
And this has been, there are two guys there, like two psychiatrists that Marina was talking about. There's another one out, and they don't treat him, but they recognize all the symptoms of it.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm certainly not making any fun out of it, because it's not a fun thing to deal with, or
No.
Don't want it for anybody. Oh.
So
I'm getting that we're getting misleading headlines. Would we ever get those? Are they called?
No.
And I'm getting a secession plan being implemented because things just are not sustainable. So that doesn't really answer my question about, well, maybe it's a secession plan to get when getting Magic Mike out.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. Because, all right, I get unresolvable differences that, this isn't, this isn't anything that they can really move forward on, because especially to the GOP, that this is a case of win-lose. We have to do what we have to. Corruption revealed. So I think that could be one of the reasons that we do end up with those unresolvable differences, is because the corruption is revealed to gain approval. So they probably will open the government, but it's not really going to be open. It almost feels like, we're going to say we're doing it. Yeah, we're going to be up here, but no, we're not going to do any work.
Right. We're going to stonewall everything.
Yes.
I mean, that's the problem with so somebody said, what about Grivalda? Will she sign before he signs in the Tennessee Republican is supposed to be around December 7th. And so if the Congress opens, which they will have to do, if the Senate, since the Senate resolution passed, he'll have to sign her in, or he's going to have, well, he's already got a lawsuit on him, and you can bet they'll move quickly on that. So let's see. Housing and infrastructure. I'm feeling an improved situation for her. So yes, I think so. Yeah.
We'll stick it in.
Yeah, permanent. Wouldn't you like to have a permanent paid holiday like that, Artist Liz? I think I would.
Totally. Okay, I've got shifting dynamics, which is kind of what we're seeing. Military control.
Oh.
Health regulation.
Hmm.
Okay, what question are you answering for me? Because I asked, will she be sworn in? Will she be? And then I get retains authority. Interesting. I think I'm getting an answer to a question that I haven't really asked.
I get you. Yeah, I got external influence coming in here too. Okay, so it's something else that we don't know of yet behind the scenes. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
But hold on. I have some lovely yes or no cards.
Yes or no?
Just ask. Yes or no.
All right.
Yes or no. Okay. Will Will she be seated? Will she be seated?
How about this? No soup for you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, no soup for you. Moses Mike waiting for. Oh, it's the December 2nd election. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get no and ask again later. So right now, I think they're probably working on something to keep it at bay.
Isn't that interesting? Because I pulled this card a second time and I shuffled and it says housing and infrastructure, and it's the house.
Yes.
And so I'm wondering, and it's a female. I'm wondering if there's
Yes.
something within that infrastructure that they'll find to delay it again. Because he's having, I guess they're having a fit, from what I hear. White House is having a fit.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, okay, well, let's ask later. All right. So we can ask another time, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing that could be shifting is whoever this person is that they believe is going to get in Tennessee. Is it a case of a Democrat running against a Republican, or is it?
Yeah, it is. But usually in Tennessee, they go with there's not many Democrats that are in there, unfortunately. They think that, So I want to ask, because Celtic Seer just came in. So Celtic Seer, let's ask a question to you in the chat. What I'm thinking, and see if you think that I'm right about the Mercury retrograde. So my feeling is that November 9th, which was yesterday, they quote passed the legislation in the Senate that said that they were going to open the government, and now it has to go to Congress, and then it has to go to the president and all that crap. But it's a Mercury retrograde. So as far as signing something, does that mean that I know that that it's all about endings, and you're not supposed to sign contracts during a Mercury retrograde because or buy things that are mechanical, or there's a lot of, and this communication is messed up as well. So I would like to know if you think astrologically that this is a good thing to be happening under a Mercury retrograde. And I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but I'm just wondering about that to see if I make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, she will. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. Hello, Scott. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you, dear. Thank you for being here. Yeah. The shit show is having a blizzard, an effing blizzard. The incumbent retired. The Democrat's a female that is a state rep. The male's a Republican. And you know, Rossi, it's a red state. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Anyway. Thank you for telling us about Grivalda, though. That's
yes,
awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I know that they filed a lawsuit against Mikey from the state of Arizona, but
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There are so many things that could happen that, it's interesting to go down those little rabbit holes.
It is.
Yeah. Yes, Liz. I made sure that I had something to eat, and was okay. Because the show that I did, the Mondays with Marina at 5, as I was getting close to the top of the hour. Yeah. I'm eating the dextrose tablets and just feeling a little blue. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you feel better. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the 8 Democratic senators that did this, as Uranus backs into Taurus, or goes back in, represent the old guard, and the Mercury retrograde may have some of them rethinking their positions. So the 2 ladies from New Hampshire weren't going to run again. And I don't know about Tim Kaine. I don't know if he was, but Masto Cortez, she did it. I know why she did it. Because she barely won the last time that she got in because she's from Nevada. Fetterman needs to just turn into a Republican. That would be a lot better for us. He's like Joe Manchin. But that's very interesting. Thank you, Celtic Seer. That's
Yes.
great information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You think Schumer may be able to persuade them otherwise? Okay. No, wouldn't that, Crystal, we have them all the time, these Mercury. This is from the 9th to the 29th of November. And it's always around Christmas time. And so I'm always trying to find, if I'm going to buy something mechanical, I always get it as soon as possible. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
And yes, Liz, Fetterman is ridiculous. I mean, he's gone completely. Very, very disappointed in him. The others, what I couldn't understand is why they would even agree to that, especially on the heels of last week's elections.
Well, there are people that were really happy. I know there are people that were really happy because they were suffering. And I don't want anybody to suffer. I really don't. And I know, military needs to get paid. And all these people out there there was a line at Nellis Air Force Base, I believe in Nevada, that was like 2 miles long of military standing in a food line. So I do get it. But you have to get something engraved. And I feel like it was a promise from a man who's not very ethical.
Exactly.
So that's what upsetting. But
exactly.
So what is going on with Julian Assange? I know that he was released, wasn't he? He was released? A long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was still in Russia. Is he not in Russia?
Let's see. ASSAN. Well, we're going to look also at what's his face? Edward
Mountbatten Windsor.
Oh. What does it say? What happened with him? Let's see. He's no longer in prison after reaching a plea deal with the U.S. government, which concluded his long legal battle. He pleaded guilty one count of conspiring to obtain and disclose classified documents. He's sentenced to the time he was served and released to his native Australia. The plea deal ended his more than a decade's legal saga. Okay.
So he's in Australia.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he got himself involved in something else again. I'm seeing when Trump's, is pardoning all these people, I'm seeing that they're going to be back on the street and they're just going to get right back in there again because of their propensity.
All right. Thanks, Rossi. Yeah. Edward Snowden is in Russia.
Edward Snowden. That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on with Assange? What is he?
And we'll look at Snowden in a minute. Yeah.
Okay. I get deal made. Seeds of prosperity. And unreasonable or unresolvable differences. I think that the government realized that this, that nothing was really going to happen. So why don't you just put an end to this? But
now Liz says he helped Mr. Putin help Trump in 2016. I'm wondering if he's gonna if eventually he's gonna get called to testify. Because he's the one that did the WikiLeaks, right? So I'm getting that his life is a bottomless money pit. Yes. And that, he's stepping down from something, and there are foreign threats that are, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks, Edward. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this junk myself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hello, Robin. It's good to see you. I'm going to get back to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor in a minute.
Yes.
But I'm going to answer your other question here, Crystal, about Edward Snowden. I read Snowden's book. Snowden told the truth, but unfortunately, because he told, it was during the Obama administration, I believe, but because he leaked all the things that he leaked, he ended up having to live in. Now I'm wondering if Yo-Yo will pardon him.
Huh.
Will the relationship between Canada and the U.S. improve? Well, Marina and I have no issue.
No.
We
None.
didn't have any problem with our, no, but I know what you mean. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And that is going to take some time, because this the issue now between Canada and the U.S. is much bigger than Snowden.
Oh,
So
yeah, that would probably.
Yeah.
Well, I get a yes. Edward Snowden will eventually be able to come back to the United States.
Oh.
Somebody's going to provide intervention, and I don't know if that will be 45 or not. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I get economic challenge.
Okay.
Oops. Dodging the question.
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Will he be able to? Yeah, he might be able to,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that they're going to make him work for it. If the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whoever is in charge, they're going to make him really work to get back in.
So there was a movie with Gordon Levitt, who played him. The other movie I happened to see was about Reality Winner. There was a movie out about Reality Winner as well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, which I never understood that until later. I realized that was her name.
Yes.
It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was a weird name. Would you name your kid that? I mean,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reality Winner. Yeah.
So I showed this to Marina. I don't know. Did I already show it here? I can't even remember what I do. Okay. I showed this to Marina, that I picked up this book that was written by a Brit. And there's some typos and stuff in it, but it's very good. And what it's about is the entitled Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. And I'm about halfway through it. I finished the book that the Epstein woman was in.
Virginia.
Virginia Giuffres. I read that. And then I saw this one. And this is, I'm at the middle. I learned all about their life from, say, 1976 until 2000, I guess. I'm in the middle of the book, and now it's all on Epstein. Pictures, what he, and so your question, Mary Starshine, is, and Celtic Sea, yes, he has been toast and banished, absolutely. Yes. And he has been, they're going to subpoena him. And will he comply? There's an awful lot, and I haven't gotten to it completely yet. But the first part of this with Epstein, the first thing that's mentioned is he and Donnie were just really tight. But Donnie was known to say, even though they were in pictures together, he didn't know him. No. There's another picture in there of Sarah, Andrew, Beatrice on her 18th birthday, and Harvey Weinstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeff all in the picture together. There's a lot. The two of them. So Andrew is already complicit, and we know that. But I believe we're going to find out some more about Sarah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there was something on one of the shows last week that we were talking about the fact that at entertainment purposes only, that rumor has it that Epstein paid off Sarah's debts.
Oh yeah.
And that would make absolute sense, because when it comes to to money. Both Andrew and her are as ditzy as they come.
Oh yeah.
They're, they're just used to having things appear
Yeah, because
in
they're
front.
entitled. They're
Yeah,
entitled. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, she would absolutely get herself into a situation. And
Mhm.
what better than to have someone that close in your back pocket, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The interesting thing, which I never realized, I already knew that the divorce was really because the Queen said they had to.
Yes.
But because there was so much shenanigans on both sides, apparently both of them within the first year of marriage had already been with 4 or 5 different other people in affairs. So it's all about money and sex. And they, the things that she was involved in to make money, she made so much money.
Yes.
And she was always still never had any left over. None.
No.
And it's just I didn't expect, I don't know, you don't know because you don't know, but I didn't expect to. I kind of liked her feistiness, but they're
Yeah.
blaming, this author is blaming a lot on the fact that her mother left her when she was 9, I think, and moved away with a stepfather and into Argentina. And I didn't know she was Diana's cousin, like third cousin. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yeah, they were cousins and friends. And Diana's mother left too, remember? She
yes.
left
Yeah,
her.
she did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're right. Criminals do not care. They don't. They
Yeah.
just don't. And if they're let out, they'll just do the same thing over and over again because
Yeah.
why not? Yeah, yeah.
It's because it's not a case of I did something wrong. It's a case of, okay, I got caught that time. So next time I
Mhm.
do this, okay, here's the things that I'm not going to do because they're not going to catch me next time.
Right, right.
Right. So,
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like, even though he doesn't know better, he has people on that tell him these nefarious things he can get away with. And because people were mentioning it, well, it's a good thing that this is in place so that this didn't, and then he got all that information.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
Absolutely.
my, Edward. Well, now. That's okay, because remember, a very distant cousin of mine was Benedict Arnold.
Ah,
Not one of my best cousins. Yeah. So it's all
there
good,
you
Ed.
go. Yeah.
We won't blame you for anything.
No,
Yeah. No,
no.
no.
Father managed polo for Prince Philip, so
Yeah.
she hung around. Yes.
What I heard that was most interesting was in the beginning, it talks about the father of the groom and the mother of the bride rode in the same carriage to the wedding because they had been lovers before. Apparently, her mother slept with Philip. I know. I know. It's so icky after a while. You want to throw up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know. I know.
How is anyone getting anything done when everybody's porking everybody else?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah. I know. I know. Well, they don't have to do anything. That's the thing. That's what they
yeah,
do. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I suppose.
I love this. You're
Yeah.
related to Daniel Boone. Well, there is a person that I have to say would be a great person to be related to. So there you
Yes.
go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, they were bunking and honking, and I knew Philip was busy. If you watch the show that they had on about the family that went for months and months, and
Yes.
one time he left the Queen and went away for a while with his buds or something. He was very busy at that period of time.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And I suppose in a way, when you grow up with that sense of entitlement and that whatever you do, someone is going to come and clean up your mess behind you.
Yeah, you can do anything you want, and that's why the person does whatever he wants here, and he's not even royalty, but he believes he is.
Yes,
There's
absolutely.
a new wall actually that has the Hall of Presidents that's on the outside of a building now that has all kinds of gold around the pictures. He actually put gold around the pictures of some of his nemesises, which really surprised me. Yeah.
I did hear something about that, Allie, actually. But
Yeah.
him talking about past presidents and how, yeah, someone told him that he was the third best president in history, the third, and that he said, "What? Who are the other two?" And they said, yeah, one of them was Washington, and I can't remember who the other one was. He said, "Oh yeah, we'll see, we'll see."
Yeah, I know. Well, I heard he was number 50 out of 50. Yeah, and Obama was like right up at the top.
Exactly.
I know, but he would never believe that. That's a hoax. That's all a hoax.
Exactly. Yeah, false news.
Oh my God.
The
So
Queen
we have about 4 minutes left here. This has been an interesting evening.
Yes, it has.
Do we have any other questions from anybody? Will Andrew Windsor comply? Let's answer that question from Mary.
Oh,
Starr.
yes. Well, okay. The thing to remember is, yes, they can subpoena him, but he's not an American citizen.
Right.
So they cannot compel him. They cannot make him.
And they also, I don't believe they can take action against him, can they? If he does, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think they can certainly invite him to come and answer some questions, but they can't compel him to.
I get knowledge withheld, so I'm going to say no. Yeah, he'd probably be really stupid to do it. Yeah, but if you want to know what he did, just read the book. Oh, strategist. Yeah,
strategic move.
Yeah.
No, they'll go through the process. They will invite him, and
he'll beg off. Yeah.
He'll be busy that week. Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, and he's trying to make a lot of changes. William is.
Yes.
And I think somebody said that he's the one that is responsible for having his father, Andrew, get him out, that he isn't going to put up with those shenanigans. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It does. Absolutely. Because I can see William saying, listen, let's face it, Dad, your time's ticking. And the first thing that I'm going to do once you keel over is they're gone.
They're gone. Might as well do it now.
It's going to be worse than just they're gone.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I guess they've been shipped off to the back 40 in some kind of housing back there, but I don't know what they're going to do for money, because they are not. They're mud is what they are. Yeah.
Maybe they'll start selling, their story about, my life as a royal. I was duped. I tell you, duped.
I know. They made it all up. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Wow. Well, yeah, I know they're wealthy. I know there's a lot of things they've been around forever. And yes, they are more German than anything else. That's where the Mountbatten comes in. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, Marina, I always enjoy being with you. Thank you for being with me tonight again. I'm glad you're feeling better, since I didn't know you weren't feeling well. And we're going to be back doing the show in 2 weeks with Arthur, if he's okay. I haven't heard from him. And Marina and I will be on later in the week in two more times. Wednesday, Sisters, and Friday, Story in the Cards. So, thanks, everybody.
I hope we'll have something to talk about.
Oh, it's so hard to dig up something every day, honestly. Thank you.
I'll have to pick up the Inquirer and see what.
There you go. Thanks, everybody.
Everyone.
Thank you. And thank you for the donation. We appreciate it. Hi, Charlie.
Absolutely.
All right, bye-bye.